Alright guys, today we're going to go over some exotic scales. You can kind of replace the pentatonic with these scales and the blues scale. And you know how the pentatonic gets a little bit overdone sometimes. These are technically, the first two I'm going to show you are Japanese pentatonic scales. So they only contain 5 notes in 2 octaves, of course. But yeah, the first one I'm going to show you, these are very Marty Friedman-esque, by the way, as well. We're going to play all these in the key of A. The first one I'm going to show you is the Hirajoshi scale. And I'll try to finger them in the way that I think is kind of the most ergonomic for the fretboard, but you can use any fingering you need because some of these involve some stretches and some kind of different kind of placement than what a lot of scales that you might be used to are. So it goes like this. 5th fret, it's going to start. I use my middle finger and my pinky on the 7th. On the A string, it's the 3rd and the 7th. 3rd and 7th on the D string. So far we have. Then on the G string, I go index on the 4th. Ring finger on the 5th. I'm just going to position shift and do 5, 6 on the B string, and I'm going to end it off with I do 1st finger and ring finger on the 5th and 7th. Then your root notes are going to be the same as the actual pentatonic scale, so it'd be 5th fret here, 7th on the D, and 5th again on the high E string. That's the first one. The next one's pretty similar. It's called the, let me look at my notes here, the cheat sheet, the Kumoi scale, and it's really only moving a couple notes around. It's going to start the same. First 2 strings are the same. Then we get to that D string, instead of 5 or 3 7, you're going to do 4 7. So and then it's going to be 4 5 on your G, and then 5 7 on the B and D. So same 3 root notes of A right there. So as long as you end on those notes, it's going to sound pretty good. So you can then the last one is kind of like a blues scale, and this actually sounds pretty weird with no context behind it, but if you play it over chords and stuff, it sounds pretty good. But this is just an oriental scale. I don't know exactly the name of it. This was just as it was listed in a book that I read and got ideas out of a long time ago. So still in the key of A. It's going to be just the fingering I like too. 5 6. Then 4 5 6 on the A string. So D string, 4 5 7. Then you got a stretch here. You got 3, 6, 7 on the G string. Move that shape up to 4, 6, or 4, 7, 8 on your B. And then once again, 5, 6 on the high E. So. Still same 5, 5th, 7th. Like I said, those can all be played over the key of A. These are some very weird shapes for a lot of people. And I forgot to mention in the video, so I'll cut this in. It can be moved around all over the fretboard like the pentatonic scale. So, you know, we were in the key of A. If I move that up to, if I want to do the key of D, just move it up to the D position like you would in pentatonic. So. So there's that, and you can come up with your own little licks out of that. Like I said, it's kind of different fingering as like pentatonic, so coming up with licks is a little bit difficult with it. But so you can have some really cool just line runs with it, you know. Now just play around with that. Just figured I'd show you kind of what I was going over. Like I said, I got my little cheat sheet down here. Just been going over some old stuff that I used to practice and revamping some stuff. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll go over some more stuff later.